Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-a, mile. Hello, folks. It's Two Sheds Gabby. I am going to do a box of nickels today. I know. I said I was going to flip a coin, but I got over there and looked. I've got 4 boxes of nickels and 3 boxes of pennies to go through. And I thought, man, I'm just going to open up this other box of customer rolled. The last one that I went through, I got 3 silvers. Of course, I did get this box in Ohio, but it's not the same town that I got the box in. So there's, obviously it's just a whole different world. It's just different people rolling up coins. But anyway, I wanted to get these done, and I'll definitely get to a box of pennies in the next couple of days, I promise. And we'll see if we can find some more copper and wheat pennies and stuff like that. We're going to see what hidden treasures we can find in here, and I'm hoping amongst those hidden treasures we get another silver or 2. Oh, I just had somebody telling me about the most amazing box they've ever gotten. It was like 7 V nickels and a bunch of buffalo and even a silver. And wow, that's awesome. I don't suspect I'll get very many 2024s. I think the last box I did get 5 or 6. That'd be great. I'd be happy to get that. But let's get started and see what we find today. Well, in the first row, about halfway through, I do come to a 1947. So if we can find a 47, maybe we can find a 44 or 45 or something like that. Philadelphia. The newest coin so far has been 2020. So if we don't get them any newer than that, there's a pretty good chance we won't get any 2024s. But we might get a 2009. There's a 2022. We are getting closer. Indeed we are. Here in a little bit, I'm going to show you a picture of me when I was a teenager and my brother when he was a teenager. And me and my beautiful wife from here when we was younger. Here in the third row, I come to a 1955. What do we have? Denver. This is, excuse me. This is not the semi-key date, 1955, Denver. So I had somebody a few videos back. I had said something about the rapture and how that was never even taught until the 1830s. Didn't get popular till the late 1800s. Now it's just this huge thing, and I don't think that it is being taught correctly at all. And somebody asked me to expound on it a little bit more. One of the key passages that they use is in Matthew, I think chapter 24, 40 through 42. It's saying, one is taken, one will be left behind, that sort of thing. But that's not what that's talking about. If you go to verse 1 of that chapter, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he's telling them that Jerusalem's going to be destroyed. Not one brick is going to be left, or one stone left upon another. And then a couple verses down, they come to Jesus again and say, "Tell us, Master, when's this going to happen?" So he goes into the whole chapter, discourse, explaining to them and getting them ready for when it's going to happen. In verse 15 and 16, he's telling them, says, when you see these things, you need to flee to the mountains. The parable of the fig tree is also the same. The idea of looking at signs. He goes, when you see the leaves coming on the fig tree, you know that summer's coming. So you know how to read signs. He goes, so when you see these signs that I'm giving you, know that it's time. What happened in a little bit later after he tells them these things? Well, several years later, in 66 A.D., the general or captain or whatever of Syria, he comes in and surrounds Jerusalem to completely destroy it And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just ups and leaves. And that's the sign. That's the abomination of desolation. And that's their sign to get out of there. And another thing that he says in that chapter, he says, none of these things will happen. He's saying all of these things will happen during this generation. And he's not talking about our generation or the generation before us or the generation after us. He's talking to his disciples in their generation. And then they're toward the end, down in 36, getting down there, he's saying, nobody knows when this is going to happen, so be watchful. And then the next several verses, he's explaining to them how these things are going to take place. And that's where you get into those 40 through 42. But all of that stuff happened there between 66 and 70 AD, every bit of it. I'm in the 8th row now, and there was one roll in this box that was bank sealed roll, and this is it. And here is a 1955. It's also a Denver, but this is the only one that's bankrolled from this box. Well, I said a few videos back that my brother, he had ran away when he was 16, and he was gone pretty much all summer. He had taken off to California. And he was getting in trouble with my folks, and so he took off. And this is a picture of him right after he got back. And these jeans are jeans that my mom would just kept recycling for us. Whenever they'd get a hole, she'd patch them up. And I had a pair just like this as well. We were hairy. I had lots of hair too, hairy chest, hairy face. I could grow a pretty full beard when I was 16. Well, the next row we find in 1954. So we're finding a few of these older ones, but nothing newer. This is a D. Nothing newer than a 2023. No 2009 or nothing. So the next picture I'm going to show you, this is me when I was like 15, I think. My mom had made this shirt for me, and she wanted to get a picture. This is when my hair was starting to get pretty long. And my hair didn't stay like that long. Within an hour, my hair is just going crazy. I didn't put Dapper Dan in my hair back then and control it. It just went crazy shortly after I showered. But that is me at around 15. And then a few years later, here is me. I went through my Western stage with my cowboy boots and vest and my hats. And this is probably somewhere around the time I moved to Texas. I guess I was 20-ish or something like that. 19 or 20, I don't know. This is the first roll that I've seen this. It says 60s and 70s, I guess. So we'll bust into this one and see if that's what this is. I'm assuming it probably will be. Well, maybe not. The very first coin is from the 80s. So I guess that is not the case. 80s, 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 80s. So maybe he wrote the wrong thing down. So far, every one is from the 80s. There's a 79. 79. It's getting older, 76. We probably ain't going to find much in this roll here, are we? Well, while I'm at it, let me show you. This is my beautiful wife, a couple years after we were married. In fact, you can't hardly notice it, but she's actually pregnant in this shot with our firstborn, our first son. But I really like this picture of her. More than I like this one as me. There's a 1960, 60. The next roll, every one of them in the roll was between 2020 and 2023. So some of these rolls are definitely by people who are doing more than just putting coins together at a retail store, or more than just getting their jar of coins and rolling them up. These are people who have a little bit more of a mission, at least in some of them. I'm now in the 15th row, guys. I'm not finding very many of those hidden treasures so far in this box. Here's my second 1940s, 1947, Philadelphia. Phew, I hope we find a little bit more treasure than what we've been finding. Silver and gold is considered treasure. I probably won't find any gold, but it'd be nice to find a little silver. I definitely consider that treasure. It was still at 42 yesterday. I haven't checked this morning. So it's still way up there. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing people on YouTube that are saying, like the end of the month or something like that, it's going to go crazy. My buddy that I talked to, he thinks it'll hit at least 50 and then just take off from there. What do I think? I don't have a clue. And I don't even speculate. I guess I'd say if it did go up like that, that'd be cool. But I just don't have a clue. You guys know I do a little bit of cryptocurrency, and it's been funny because my wife, she doesn't like trade or nothing like that, but we talk about it, and she sees stuff on her internet about it as well on, I guess, YouTube and Facebook. And the funny thing is, every month this year, every single month, starting the big first of the month. In fact, I think it started last fall. These people who are making these, XRP and Bitcoin and all the people that make their money talking about it every day, every single month, they said next month is going to be the month. Well, I'm sure one of these days they're going to be right, but it hasn't done it yet. Every single month. It's pretty sad is what it is. I'm right at the end of this 17th row. Every one of them in this row has been in the teens. And we'll just see if it finishes out that way. See, now this is more like what I'm used to with customer row. Much more like this. The next row, so far, everyone in the row has been in the 20s. Isn't that exciting? And we're not talking 24 or 25. We're talking 20 to 23. But I did, this last week when I was out banking, one of the young ladies at one of the banks I go to pretty regularly, and she dresses so nice all the time. Some people are more, and I don't, whatever, it's your thing. I've just noticed that she's always dressed up nice. But she stopped me and she goes, I've started a collection. I'm collecting coins that feature women, famous women or whatever. And I said, like the quarters? She goes, yeah, a lot of quarters. Anyway, I'm going to give her this. It's a British large penny. I think she'll get a kick out of it. It's not rare or nothing like that, but I don't think she'll come across one anytime soon. So I'll add this to her collection. I hope she gets a kick out of it. Can I just say ugh? The next row was 2000 to 2010, excluding any 2009s. Oh boy. This is the last row in the first half of the box. So far, every one of them has been between 2020 and 2023. Boy, oh boy. Timothy Leary's dead. No, but no. Oh, I just got my copy of the Gold Prospectors Association in. What'd you get? Oh, my wife got nothing. I'm so sorry. Nothing. That's what Yukon Cornelius said. Nothing. Oh, guys, golly, I guess we'll say this so far has not been the funnest box we've ever had. Here is the first row in the second half. I don't know where I got that third row. First row in the second half, a 1946 Philadelphia. So I've got 3 from the 40s and 3 from the 50s, and that be all. Goodness. Where's those treasures? Maybe we'll get a treasure this half somewhere along the way. We're seeking treasure. I am a treasure hunter. There's a little piece of me that gets tempted to go back and get some of those storage units, but man, I'm just not really equipped for it. And I don't even have I have my brother's pickup truck. I could use it anytime I want, but it'd have to be a special unit because I don't want to deal with a bunch of heavy furniture and stuff. And that's what you get in a lot of them. Here I come to save the day. The second row in the second half, guys. Look here, we got a proof. Man, I almost never find proof nickels. 1990, San Francisco. How about that? That's pretty nice. Can we call this a treasure? It's a minor treasure. I love finding these proof coins. Cool beans. Pretty nice shape, too. Well, we got something. How about that? Maybe we'll find a few more things as we go. So when I went to pick up my $50 this last Friday, it wasn't Thursday this time, it was Friday, and I had told the lady, I said, next week when I come, I'm going to bring you guys chocolate, because I buy these bags of chocolate, little candy bars, Hershey's miniatures, and I just take them to them every so often. And man, I forgot. I just forgot to take it. And I said, I am so sorry. I was supposed to bring you your chocolates this week. It was a 1959 Denver. That's the high mintage one. I said, I forgot. I'm so sorry. And she just looked at me real funny. And she looked at the lady next to her and said, don't serve this guy. Oh, anyway, they did. That's funny. But I've got them set out this time. I've got to remember this week to take them to them. I don't want to forget. That would not be good if I forgot this week. I think I'd have to turn around and go home and get them and take them back. I'm going to leave them out. I usually just keep a few bags in the drawer of my desk, and I'm just going to leave them out on my table the rest of the week, and hopefully I'll remember them. This is the third row in the second half, and so far, I've gone through about a dozen of them. So far, every one of them has been 2019. Oh my goodness. What do you think about this? I know I've gotten some good stuff in Customer Row, but guys, I have gotten this more often than I've gotten good stuff. And that's why I always like the bank rolls, because I always got at least something, And I know I've gotten I got a proof, and that's cool, and I hope I get another one. But this to me, it's just common. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys would just get more lucky than I do. Everyone. In the fifth row, guys, I come to a 1942, but it doesn't, to me, look like it has the color of silver. I hope I'm wrong. I have not checked yet. The one behind it looks kind of older even. Oh yeah, 1957, not silver, and Philadelphia. Oh, bummer. At least it's a couple more older ones. 57 Denver. Well, it's good to find a couple of older ones. So, guys, this week's sermon is called A Call to Action, and I really, really challenge you to listen to it. He really lays it on the line on how Christians ought to be acting. He's saying that Satan is winning ground because Christians are letting him win ground. Because Christians need to be active. And he really gets into it. I'm going to put obviously a link to it, and I'd love for you to go and listen to it and see if it means anything or challenges you or inspires you to do things. It certainly did me. I mean, I try to be active. I've got Bible studies and stuff, but I hear this lesson. It's like, I need to do more, you know. Ninth row, guys, in the second half. And here's another one from the 50s, 1957. We're just not finding, you know, the last row before this one, all of them again from the 20s, you know. Just a lot of that stuff. Unfortunately, there is a mixture in the box, so there's some rows that's not like that, fortunately. Oh, there's another one from the 50s. 52, Philadelphia. Little stack here from the 50s. I'm in the 12th row in the second half. Here's the oldest one I've found so far in 1940. Oh, I didn't look at the hit mark. Philadelphia. Will we come across anything else? Man, I hope we do. Got like 13 rows to go. Oh, in this lesson, very fascinating. He says that Christians are not called to be nice. He said we're called to be kind, but not nice, because nice is agreeable. And he says it's kind of like saying, you live the way you want to live. He goes, but that's not what a Christian's supposed to do. We're supposed to be offensive in the fact that if you're not saved, if you're lost, it's not ever fun to have somebody tell you that you're lost. But that's really kindness, but it's not nice. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to it, please, and see what you think. Tell me what you think. What do we see here? It's another box of nickels. None of those last rolls were anything. Well, I'll take that back. There was one from the 40s. But that's all, in all those rows. So I've decided I'm just going to go through another box. I need to get through them anyway. I'm not going to cut in every time I find one from the 40s or 50s. I'll let you know what I find. When we find some good stuff, if I'm finding some 24s, you know, if I'm finding a buffalo, if I'm finding something else really cool, we're going to break in and show what we're getting. But I don't want to make it like over an hour, so I'm not going to cut in on every older one that I find, but I'll just let you know. And let's get started. Maybe we'll find some. This one's been around for a month or so. Hopefully there's something good in it. I'm in the first row, guys, and here is a 2024P. Man, I was hoping I'd get some in this box. Good deal. Oh, that third coin there. Is it possible? It's got a little bit of that funny color. I don't know if it is or not, but that'd be neat. Silver and gold means so much more when I see silver nickels on. How about that, guys? First row, and we get silver. That's amazing. Oh, I hope we find more fun stuff in this box. That'd be great. I've been listening to the sermon as I've been looking through stuff. You got to hear it, guys. It's I will tell you though, it will step on your toes. It's a call to action, and it'll make you realize, if you want to be faithful to God, you need to be doing stuff. Second row, 2024P number 2. I have to be careful not to make this video too awfully long. It may be a little bit longer. I don't want it to be over an hour or nothing like that. We'll put on some music and zip through some of these. All right, guys, I'm in the 4th row now. Didn't have anything in the 3rd row. And here's 2024P number 3. Neato. I have a little story to tell you. It's a little bit funny. My wife's best friend. Oh, there's number 4. Look at that. My wife's best friend was born the year we got married. And she started having boys. And she's got 3 boys, and they're 2 years apart. All of them were born in June. And there's another one. Look at that. 2024P number 5. Wow. They're all born in June, 2 years apart from each other. And my wife, this was years ago when they were all real little. My wife was, oh my goodness. Wow. This could get crazy. There's another one. Wowzers. My wife was with them, and they were going to the next town over. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to get to tell my story. There's another one. Oh man. We might find ourselves with a whole roll of them or more here. Golly. So they're driving, from the one town to the next, and about halfway there, the littlest one, just a little bitty fella, he's like, Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so she just pulls over. And it's the summer, I think the windows are down. And so they're in this minivan. And is that a funny color there? Oh, I think it is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, silver number 2. Unbelievable, guys. Golly. 1944P. Silver number 2. Wow. This is that box that I talked about that I just kept getting all the new ones that came in and just letting that one sitting there. It's already a good one, but we'll see if it gets even better. Anyway, they pull over. He steps outside of the minivan to tinkle, and the next brother, the middle boy, I guess he's got his head out the window or something. He goes, Mom, is it raining? My wife and her friend just snickered up there in the front seat, and they didn't have a heart. They didn't want to make him mad, so they're just like, I don't know. Oh, man. I wonder if they're going to tell him that or not let him hear that one all his life. Oh, goodness. The next row, guys, and I believe this is number 8, 2024P. Oh, my goodness. This is like the 5th row. I have gotten a few 2025s. I'm setting them aside. How many will we get? Oh, there's a 1946. If only it was 1 year older. 46, Philadelphia. I'll weigh it in a second and see if it's anything. I'm sure it's just a 5.0. 5.0. Probably not a Henley or whatever it's called. Henry. I got that song in my head. Timothy Leary's dead. Oh, but I know he's outside looking in. Moody Blues. Number 9. 2024P, number 9. This is the next row, by the way. The very next row. Roll. I have to keep saying that to remind myself. 1960, the year I was born. Number 10, double digits. I love saying that for some reason. Double digits. There's another one right there. 11, number 11. Cool beans. It's the next row, guys, and I saw that color. I was coming up. It's like, is that another one? Now, it's not, but don't it look like it a little bit? I stuck this other coin up there just to give the contrast. It's a 1947, but as I was coming to it, it's like, man, that might be another one, but it ain't. 1947 Denver. Thought we had a silver number 3 there. Boy, wouldn't it be amazing to say number 9 for the wartime silvers? That would be something. I don't know that I'll ever get the opportunity to do that, but we can dream. There's number 12, 2024, number 12. I think I'm going to get a whole roll. I mean, unless it just all of a sudden dies, I think I've got a real good shot at getting a whole roll. And that wouldn't bother me a bit. 8th row, guys. Here is 2024P, number 13. How about that? I just came back from some lunch. I had some pork barbecue. Look at that. Is that another one? It sure is. 14. And a couple of boiled eggs. Ugh. You can scrape that off and plant a little garden. And I'm eating an apple now, too. Organic apple. Oh, look, I'm getting a spam call. I'm not going to take it. Another one. Golly, man. 14. And the 2025. I hope the volume works while I'm getting a phone call. 9th row, here's number 16. Man, oh man. I was, I got this box back when I was getting a whole lot of the 24Ps, but, you never know what each box is going to do. I was hoping. I'm Charlie Kirk, and so's my wife. It was going to produce, and it seems to be doing well. 10th row, 2024P, number 17. Wowzers, man. This is a juicy apple, too. It's good stuff. And it's pretty crunchy. Man, I can't stand a mushy apple. Oh, they're the worst. It's like you've got something accidentally in your mouth that ain't supposed to be there. Ugh. There's looks like one of those grease things. We'll see when we get there. Maybe not. Let's see. Come here. Yeah. Look at that. Can't hardly see his mouth. That's cool. I'll put this in with my oddballs. Look over the dome. Ain't that wild looking? It just didn't get stamped right at all. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, the Monticello, the last part of the word. Yeah, that's really washed out. Hey, that's pretty cool. 2013D. And even that's kind of washed out. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. That's a goodie. Little girl in Louisiana. That's what she would always say. That's a goodie. When I lived down there. Did you guys catch this? I was just getting ready to scoop them up and throw them in the box, and I happened to see that. I missed one. Was I not even thinking this row? Maybe I should go back and look at this row a little more. Wow. 11th row, and I have apple in my mouth, I'm sorry. This ain't the nicest one I have found, but there's number 19. 19. 2025. Number 20. Half a row. Crazy days. Another 25. 14th row now, and here is 2024P, number 21. Right at the second to the last coin in this row. Oh, there's a 54. And speaking of a 54, this one is San Francisco. Nice, cool. Several rows back, I got one, I think it was a 53, and I set it aside to show you, and I guess I just grabbed it up with my return stuff because it's not here. I must have sent, and I'm not going to go digging for it either. But the second to the last coin we got is a bonus coin. I saw it when I unrolled. There's another one. See my bonus coin? It's a penny. Mr. Penny. Next roll again, and is it possible? Right there. Could it be? No. Oh, bummer. Oh, well. I thought I had me another one, but it ain't. It's not even old. Right near the end of the 16th row, and here's 2024P, number 23. Oh, it'd be fun to get a D, too. D2, R2, D2. Hey, look, there's a C3PO. 17th row, and here is another 24P. And right in front of it was a 1953 Denver. I'll get to keep this one. So this is Tuesday, and usually we have Bible study on Thursday with my niece, but she wrote and asked if we could do it tonight instead of Thursday. She's got something else going on Thursday. That one looks old. 1941. 1941 Denver. Yes, sirree, Bob. It won't be long till I have 2 boxes rolled up of these older hoarding nickels. Hoarding nickels. 18th row, and here is number 25. Pretty neat. Well, hopefully get me another. Oh, is that another one? Yeah, this one ain't very pretty either, but it's another one. 26. What is that? What in the world? Well, it's a nickel. There's the Jefferson Memorial. Wow. That is caked up with something. I guess I'll try to scrape it off in a little bit. Don't breathe it in. 25. Oh, 58. Oh, that's 58 Philadelphia is pretty low mintage. I forget exactly, but it's much lower than the Denver, I'll tell you that. It's 17 million. And the Denver is like over 100. Those eyes. Hey, the 19th row, and here is a 1950. You don't find lots of them. The Denver is a key date, and the Philadelphia is a semi-key date. Semi-key date. How about that? Pretty neat. I believe it's like in 9 million, something like that. It's pretty cool. Got an S and a key date already. And 25s are starting to stack up. Except that I don't have them in a stack. There's a 24. I believe that's 27, I think. 21st row, and here is 2024P, number 28. We're getting closer and closer to that full row. I'm getting closer to my home. I love that song. I'm your captain. Oh, 29. 30. That's funny, you go a row without them and then you triple up on them. You know, who was it? Grand Funk Railroad, I think that's who that was. The guy that sang that song, they split up and had a bad split up, and one of them tricked another one into signing some agreement, and then the two of them, well, actually, it was mainly one of them. He completely cut the lead singer out. He can't even, when he's out at doing live stuff, he can't even sing his own songs. And now this was a couple of years ago. If anything has changed, I don't know. But man, that's sad. Some ridiculous legal loophole thingy. 60 million. Hey, somebody's delivering something to my front door. Probably something for my wife. Oh, there's a 1957. Oh, that's a nice looking one, too. That's in pretty good shape. Denver, I believe that one's got like 150 million, something like that. It's a pretty good looking coin, though. And right behind it is number 31. And right behind that, wow, number 32. Cool. I do believe I'm going to get the full row, don't you all? My wife is fetching her package. Last row in the first half. Here's 2024P, number 33. Look at this, guys. This is the package that was just delivered. My wife stepped out and looked back at me and snickered because the guy delivering put this snake up on there. We have it out. We'd put it out there originally because we kept trying to get birds trying to make a nest. And so we just stuck it out there hoping to deter it. And it just sits out there on the porch. And I guess the delivery guy got a kick out of it. And he put it up on the box. First row in the second half. And what is that? What is that? Wow, guys. 43P. Silver number 3 for this bank box. Unreal. That's like unheard of anymore for me. Okay, second row. Yeah, second row in the second half, a 1939. Will I ever get one with a mint mark? No, I won't. I just can't get one. It's kind of like the 2024Ds. I'm allotted one per box, if that. But the 38s and 39s, I'm only allowed to get Philadelphia. That's just my allotment in life, you know. At least I'm allowed to get 2024s. Oh, and that is number 34 right there. We're getting mighty close to that full row. Number 35. 2024P. 5 to go, and we got ourselves a full roll. Full roll. $36. Oh, and there's a 1954 right behind it. 54 Denver looks like. Yep. Nifty. You got the old tunes, the new tunes, the show tunes, the greatest music in town, but we never play it. Wowzers, look at this 1964. Shoo, that's pretty nice. Yeah, man. Oh, come on, don't act like that. I don't think it has the steps, guys. Oh, that's a shame. What's a fine looking coin? I think I'll keep it anyway. That's in really good shape, except for the steps. Too bad. Oh, that's another 2024. I'm just a couple away. Oh, that's an interesting looking coin. Oh, there's another one. It's just not coming in right. But that's a neat toning on that one, and it's pretty nice. 1989. You know, a little bit of wear. It was just a pretty toning. It's got most of the steps. It's pretty nice, ain't it? It sure enough is. I guess I better, oh, there's another 24. Look at that. Is that it? No, I believe that's 39. Yeah, that's number 39 there. Fifth row in the second half of this box, and there it is, 2024P, number 40, a full row of 2024Ps in this box. And there's number 1 for the next one. Wow. Oh, man. What a box. That's really cool. I tell you. 25. Now 2009 would be sweet to see one of them come along. This is the 6th row in the second half, and we're just starting over after this full row here, and so this is going to be number 2. Okay, we'll just start over and see how close we get to another one. I severely don't think we'll get another row, but we'll just see what we get. $25. Eighth row in the second half here, and here's 2024P number 3. Number 3 after our full row. Oh, there's number 4. Cool. So last night my brother was here for the Bible study, and we hang out and we fix food. You know, a lot of times we'll fix a breakfast or something. But last night, my wife goes, I don't know what I'm going to fix tonight. And I said, we got a couple of pizzas, and if you just want to throw them in the oven. She says, oh, that'd be nice. Just make it easy. And so that's what we did, and they were good. She adds a little bit of extra cheese to them, 2025. And anyway, oh, there's another one. Is that 5? Yeah, 5. Cool. Well, I don't know what it was, but I couldn't sleep last night. I think I got maybe 2 hours sleep. Whew, man, I feel pretty good right now, but all morning I felt bad, and I'm really hoping that I can sleep tonight, or I'll be a real mess the next day. There is number 6 in toward the second row. Is that 7? Yep, number 7, 2024P toward the second roll. I believe this is the 10th roll in the second half. 1952, Philadelphia. Got a pretty good stack of old ones over there. There's another one. Is that 8? Sure is. Number 8. There's another 2025. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9 toward the second roll. Number 9. How about that? This is the 11th roll. Oh, number 10, double digits now in the second, toward the second roll. Oh my goodness. Some rolls are amazing. Number 11. Golly. Number 12. Oh man, that's fun. That's fun. I like that. There's a 1940. 1940 Philadelphia. Man, what a roll. It's not real pretty, but look at that. 2009 Philadelphia. We got one after all. How cool is that? That is nice. 2009 Philadelphia. Man, I'm just getting everything. Haven't gotten a Buffalo or a V or nothing like that, but I'm stoked. Whatever stoked means. I'm happy. Oh, I just knocked it on the floor. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, I've got a visitor hanging out with me today. Young lady with a long neck. It's Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Oh. My wife just thought she looked like a Jenny. Jenny the giraffe. And George Carlin sang a song called Jenny. Do y'all ever hear that one? Long time ago on his old, what's it called? Takeoffs and Put-Ons album, something like that. Bumble up, bumble up, bumble up, bumble up, bumble up, pip, 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 pip. Jenny. 14th row in the second half, 2024P. This is number 13 toward the second row. That's a lot of 2024s. 11 rolls to go in this here box. Looks like another old one right there. Several 1941s. Oh, there's one right behind it. That one is Denver. I think that might be the second one of those. And that is a is that 55? Yes. 1955 D. Ah, man. We would like to have gotten the old Philadelphia there. 15th row now in the second half. In here is 2024P number 14 going toward the second row. Are you getting tired of hearing me say that? Well, I'll be going to West Virginia the end of the month to be doing some coin roll hunting, and I think I'm going to be doing some creek hunting for old bottles. That'll be kind of cool. And what's that? Oh, I thought it said 54. There's number 15 there. Cool. And there's wow, man, I can't even talk. There's a 1951. We want the S. We got the P. I believe these are low mintage. It's like 28 million here, 20 million for the D, and 7 million for the S. Low mintage year. But my wife's going to be going up to Indiana to help my daughter on the house they're working on. I think in a week or two. There was a bonus nickel down in the box. Those are fun. 9 rolls to go. Numbers in the second half, and number 16. Oh, it was number 18. Is that 18? I think that's what I said. I'll correct it next time if it ain't. Oh, there's another one. Wow. I believe that's number 18. 25. 19. Yeah. Golly. I've got to get that 2009 put in a number 20. Putting a little 2x2 when we're done here. 20 of them. We got 8 rolls to go. Oh my goodness. 21. Man, oh man. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Oh, right, real close to the end of the row. I got 6 rolls to go. 1944. Denver. Is that a good one? 32 million. That's pretty good. But still, guys, that's number 4 in this box. Shoo-wee. That's so cool. Man, oh man. We are going to be meeting at the 2025 silver box in just a little bit. That's really, really neat. Oh, I went and got a little video of our house assistant. His name is Coleman. Watch this. Number 23, guys. 5 rolls to go. And man, we got 4 silvers. 25. And there's our Canadian. How about that? We got our Canadian too. 1993. Now, guys, just 2 rolls to go and we'll be finished with this box. But here's 24P. Number 24. After we already had a completed roll. I guess I'll later on be reading a few articles from my new Gold Prospectors magazine. I get them every other month. For life, I'm a lifetime member. You got to make sure you keep up with your new addresses and stuff. If you move, you got to let them know. There's number 25, 2024P. I wish I lived in an area that had more gold, but you know, I lived in North Carolina, and just the way that my life was with we were a therapeutic foster parent, we just didn't get much opportunity. There's another one, 26. I know, I guess it's probably an excuse, but for whatever reason, I just didn't get out as much as I wished I had of. All right, guys, here we are at the 2025 Silver Finds box. Fun place to end up after going through some coins. I love it. I've got all the other stuff put away. I had to roll up some 50s because it filled up my tube. And there's my 2024 Ps. And I'm right next to just a few more, and I'll be ready to roll up another roll. But, oh, here's the 25s. I just stuck them in there. My proof and my 2009 here. My oddball, I'll put over there, that greased thing. I'll deal with that later. We got 4 more silvers, guys. That puts me at 182 for the year. That's amazing. And they're not going to fit, so I'll have to have a roll of them and start the tube up again. That's pretty fun. Over a roll of the silver nickels. That's really cool. All right, guys, I am going to get to pennies next, Lord willing, and we'll see what we can find. Hopefully we'll have a great box there. This was a fantastic box. The first box, custom rolled, that one was kind of a dud, except for my proof. It happens. That's okay. The second box was really cool. We'll see you in the penny box. Thanks for watching, guys.